Hello and welcome back to Slay the Princess. So we are on the hunt for what I thought was the last ending, but I was reading through achievements and what it seems like is that there's these 3 endings and beginnings, but there's also a separate good ending that doesn't count as one of these. So I think there's actually 2 more endings to get. And as you can see, there's a lot of vessels yet. So I'm kind of hoping we can just take stabs in the dark, enjoy the ride again without really like truly having to hunt the new ones. I'm also really hoping that it still blocks out my old paths. I don't know.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, so what do we want to go after? I don't know, let's just go with the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I feel dirty if I click this stuff.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Right.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So I think we're going to take the knife down. Because I feel like last time we exhausted...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement.
I feel like we exhausted our... no blade
You
ones.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh,
She
hell
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
yeah. Let's just walk in quietly.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Right till she wants to fuck me
Focus
up.
on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah. Let's just step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Cocky.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
All right. So I kind of want to go down the power mommy fucking... I think this is how we get to it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Yep.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
This feels new.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Just keep telling us that,
I don't know
hero.
what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Yeah, we still have it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship? Supposed to get, man, these must be all new because we restarted. Let's go with the what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
How about... Let's just go, okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Yeah, these are all back up again. What? I don't think we've done this. I've kept you locked away, or I'm going to keep you locked away here, at least for a bit. We get to know each other better until I decide what to do. Keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Right.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't...
Uh-oh.
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
This seems new.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I don't recognize his face. This feels like we're on a path. Oh, I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
Right?
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Oh, yeah?
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
I don't either.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Oh, God, we could. Alright, here we go. Let's save. If you thought I saved a lot before, we're going to save even more, because now we can go down the same path again on accident, which sucks. No, we're sticking to the plan. Lock her down. Oh, that's relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her. Let's keep her down here.
Death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Oh.
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Last time we did this, we locked her down there, but she was free, right? Because she was pissed slamming on the door.
I know you're still there.
Oh, fuck.
Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forget it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
No, it does not.
It doesn't.
So last time I remember saying this guilty conscience. So all of this was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent, you're or harmless. You're not even a princess, you're a monster. We said this last time. let's ignore her and go to
Just
sleep.
ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Probably how it works.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
I definitely feel like we would have woken up before this
Where is
happened.
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once.
Yeah.
The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Oh, hell yeah. Take as long as you want.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you.
It doesn't get any
You
less
look
creepy.
well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
Kick her in the front butt.
I'd say better luck next time.
Nope.
But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
So I remember this route now. This is where we went down to the basement and we killed her. And we got
You're
stuck
on a
there
path
forever,
in the
so.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
No, we're not. Alright, let's just proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We get the
I don't
cold from
think
this.
lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
I don't think it gave us anybody.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door?
And she blew it
It's
up,
just
man.
an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Alright, let's... So a path would be probably to not take the blade here, so let's remember that. But I remember we took it last time.
Reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
True.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know,
Can we have
better than
bomb?
a knife? Could we have a bomb?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Have faith.
Those are the words of
In
someone
me.
who knows he's sending us to our death.
Let's just go into the basement. I'm tired of the mirror.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
There was one I don't remember how to get back to, but there was like 3 different sets of steps. And I remember we get like shrunk as we went down them. I want to find that too and go down one of the other sets.
More eyes too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Francis.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
A lot of fun.
Come back. She must have you confused with someone else.
No.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Let's go unprepared. Let's go down there unprepared. How hard is it to throw a knife? Step off into the void. We'll just continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you
Right
find
this way.
yourself between 2 loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Let's just go back to 1 here. That could be. Alright, let's,
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
it looks fine to
No,
me.
I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Is there an option to go back up the
I
stairs?
wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh god. There's a go back the way you came. We could do nothing. Let's go left.
You turn to the left.
It looks exactly the same as before.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Creepy
I
doll
told you
baby
I
thing.
was-
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go, your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I get to play with you before you break.
I'm about to break.
Out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
Oh, lucky me.
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left.
Come on,
Yes,
sir.
I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Yeah, it's tough.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Maybe we could live
Your
here forever
weapon
with
is
her.
still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
So this is,
Nerves, heart, lungs.
oh wow, there's a lot of options. So slay the princess, we did. Okay, let's get out of here. Leave together. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. Leave together. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. How about we...
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Oh, we could run from her or let her out. Find you in. I'll let you leave. Leave together.
No!
Yeah, let her out.
You come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Man, I don't know if this is any less unsettling.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Trust having our back to her.
Well, it's too late.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive. Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Let's...
Nerves, heart,
How about you go first?
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now.
I feel like she's gonna...
Besides,
Jesus.
what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet.
Sure. Okay, fine. Step out of the
Place a
stairs.
shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement.
Look, the door's back.
You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
Very precarious.
You're almost there.
I'll whisper in my ear, girl.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
There wasn't a door.
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember?
Cool.
Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, lung. Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out?
Yeah.
Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
Man, I feel like here's another branching path where you turn around and stab her on the stairs. I think the door is locked.
You haven't even tried it. It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
Try the door.
You pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
I thought it went the other way, yeah.
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her?
Good point.
I don't know. Secret reasons?
Secret reasons.
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Oh.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
Is this like a path part 2?
I thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do?
What do we do?
Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system.
It's the voice of the sassy.
We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. You're terrible at this. I know, but I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Try not to die.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Don't trust him. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Did he say it or did it skip right over it? I think it skipped right over it.
Lungs. Really? So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down.
Good one.
Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. All right, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
Okay.
Open the door.
We know we've killed her before. I do feel like this is different. I want to leave the cabin.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. Heart, you bastard, liver. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed everyone.
Doomed everyone.
It's so beautiful.
Lungs,
I can't wait to ruin it.
nerves,
But it's so cold, too.
liver,
It's
Oh.
itching against my skin.
heart, lungs, liver,
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the
Why
ground.
is it so cold?
liver.
It wasn't so bad. See, look. She just forgot her jacket and died. You know, no big deal. You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her
She's
stead.
gone. Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the
I'm
mirror.
begging you, don't.
Oh, we're doing it. Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels it's calling us. And not in a good way.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's me. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. See to the cabin. Oh, she's beautiful. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What? The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
Interesting. I kind of wonder if we could romance her if we come back with a knife too.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you Semi? Do you know? What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us. And there is no exit. But this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh, I'll remember.
You won't.
Okay, fine. Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the nightmare to her. A tender heart. Okay, so like I feared, all the options are on the table again. So I think what we're gonna have to do is probably save at the start and just take stabs. I think the next run is probably go back. It's either kill her later or don't bring the knife at all. I don't know which one I want to do. Probably not bring the knife. I don't know. But we're going to leave that one there. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.